Hi, Brynja here. Okay, so as you can see, I got a Sailor Mercury papercraft blueprint here, and it's not colored in. So today I'm going to show you how to color in a papercraft using watercolor paints, and here I have this pearlescent one set that I got for Christmas last year. I used up most of the reds and white. So luckily, Mercury isn't really that red or white. And anyways, what you're gonna need is you're gonna need a set of watercolors, some paint brushes, and it doesn't really matter just what kind you use, since it's watercolors. A cup of water, a blueprint to color in, and your soda. I got a Yarito's fruit punch here, so you can see I already taken the top off, and let's get to work. Okay, so first up, I'm opening up the watercolors, and let's see, let's just kind of use this one first. No real reason why. It's just bigger brush. Get that very wet, put it in the water. Okay, so I don't have a thing on how she looks, so I'm just going off by memory. So let's start with a skirt. Start filling it in, and you're gonna want to spread out the paint color just so you know it's so the paint dries as you're putting it on. And it doesn't matter if you get the edges, paint over the edges, since we're gonna be cutting along the lines, and this is all over. And I'm just really using the darkest blue I have for this part. Although if you're just working with a regular watercolor set with the standard rainbow plus brown and black, I would just really dilute the watercolor for the lighter blue. Okay, so now we're gonna let the skirt. Now we're gonna let the skirt dry. Hopefully, it won't dry all wavy on us like that. And we're gonna go to the next dark blue part. which I'm wanting to do this. Okay, so that's the ties. For the hair, I think we're just gonna do a gray with some blue highlights. So, get into your black. Just paints with the strokes this going up to the middle part. That way it actually looks like the brush strokes look like they're actually hairlines. And we might need to do a second coat for this, so we're just going to let it dry when it's all said and done. Just go across here because, yeah. Get a little more paint. More paint. Okay, make sure all the white parts are covered. Or the unpainted parts, I mean, sorry. Okay, there, and the hair is done. Okay. Let's to... Let's do the skin. So we're gonna take a pale color, and if you, like I said, if you just got basic watercolor set, take a little bit of yellow and orange and brown and just dilute it really good. And just keep adding those two main colors until you know, get it right. Okay, sorry about that. My roommate just came back. So my paint kind of dried a little during, so we're grabbing some more and finish coloring the head. Do you want to be the cameraman? Okay. Might be easier for them to see because my hand keeps moving around. Sorry about that. My paints are not screwed to the cup they're sitting on, and I have no idea why, but that sounded so freaking wrong. Don't make me come over there. I will go Korea on you. South Korea. Okay, now if you're gonna dilute your watercolors, you're gonna have to make sure they dry first so that you don't just destroy your paper when you're coloring it. So now we're on to the arms. And then the legs, and that's about it for the fish. Alrighty. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your soda or your drink, and you're going to want to just and that's what that was for. Now we're going to want to take our small brush, dip it into the dark blue.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Will you stop making it weird?
Sorry. By
Over.
the way, I don't know if you all remember me, but I'm the person who cosplays Fracta.
And now we're just going to add some blue highlights into the gray.
Feel the bird.
No, you just actually proved your support for Bernie Sanders.
Feel the bird.
By the way, for those of you who don't remember, that is Emily Adams. We have a new puppy that it makes her allergic, so she's not over here working the camera. And we might need to add another coat of gray or black to this to make it as dark as we want. Okay. That's the hair, and we're gonna see what that looks like when that's dried.
So I could pick from being a Hispanic or Latino, a white person, which is neither Hispanic or Latino. That doesn't make any fucking sense because of course I'm not Hispanic or Latino, and it says this for each one: Black or Native, African American, Native. Wait, back.
I apologize for Emily.
I hate you. Shut up.
You love me.
No, I didn't. I'm already typed that you were a pervert.
And that's France.
You know, I can't even. I know all of you are Hetalia fans, right? So
They can't see you though.
it doesn't matter. Anyway, they all they have it. Everyone knows that Washington D.C. is the capital, right? They have it underneath the state as a state. No, it isn't.
What?
They have Washington D.C. as a state.
Washington D.C. is actually not a state, it's a district.
Yeah, it's
And people there cannot actually vote because they're not a part of the 50 United States.
yeah. It's not a state.
No, it's just a district, which our capital just so happens to reside in. Anywho,
They're stupid, did you know?
More soda. Alright. Okay, so it looks like it's drying fairly well. Very few wrinkles that I see. So hopefully we can just, get on with it. So now we're gonna go for light blue or very diluted blue if we have a standard paint set. And hopefully I will be able to get a new outline for you guys later. That does not look lighter. Curse you! You lied to me. What?
I officially want to punch him. Because it had my information in here, and now it has his. I don't know what he does. He broke my laptop.
Hear that, everybody? Prussia and France is now a ship. It is now official.
Okay, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh, profanity! Alright, now we're gonna have to be really careful with this part. Because Oliver.
No, well, not only that.
Okay, so that's what that looks like. I did not bother drawing on the back, mainly because that would have been way too difficult. Just put in the star or the gem and the eyes. And there we go. And now the head's done, the skirt's done, the hair's done. You just need to paint in the shoes, boots, and then we'll be, done. Okay, and this is the perfect shade. We might have to go back and redo everything, guys. So it's gonna be kind of pasty, but that's, the way we like it. Adding a little more water so it doesn't quite dry out, but it's not quite, wet. And we'll go back. Alright. Now at this point you should be mostly done. I just need to redo the hair again. Uh, Okay, now we're going for the gray again, or black if you've got the standard, whatchahui. Don't you just love how I said that? The whatchahui. Make sure it's all nice and blended and dark. Probably gonna end up looking like, you know, not very good because, hey, this is watercolors. But again, you know, it's gonna look nice. It's gonna look real nice. That actually looks good. Okay, well, since the uniform is actually white, we'll just leave it like that for now. And this has been an edition of, you know, make your own paper crafts, and I hope to see you next week. Hasta la pasta!